Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarikaremba. You know the vibes already because as you can see, we're playing with eyeshadow, which is something that I love to do on this channel. But we're not just playing because we're also reviewing a palette. So this is going to be so much fun. As you guys can see, it's banging, okay? It's banging. The swatches are still on my hand. It's pigmented. Honestly, just keep watching and see for yourself. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Okay, so first things first, this is the Scarlet Hill by Mr. Price Return to Paradise palette, and this is the tropical one. And it retails for 149.99, aka 150 Rand. And this is what it looks like. So yeah, you can buy this in store or online, and without further ado, let's get into the video so you can see how it performs for yourself. Okay, so you guys saw some visuals, now let's get into it. So this is what it looks like close up. So it retails for 49.99, aka 150 Rand. And here are the colors. Honestly, stunning. I cannot get over it. So first things first, there is no mirror in this palette. Why? We need a mirror, Mr. Price. I feel like it's essential because now I'm going to be doing my eyeshadow. I could have easily just held the palette like this, but now I'm going to have to find a mirror. Where's my mirror? So you see, now I'm gonna have to hold my mirror here on the palette like this so I can be able to do my thing. I shouldn't have to do that, you know? So, I don't like that. The second thing I don't like is that this thing obviously had a plastic, I guess protective cover. I don't know what they call it, but it came with the plastic over here with the names of the colors. Now that I've removed it, I don't know what each shade is, okay? So it would be nice if they actually put the names on the palette, because at least I'd know. So now I don't know. And it's not practical to expect me to keep it, because even if I put the plastic back and I closed it, it's not like anything really holds the plastic in place. It can always slip out. So yeah, I don't like those two things. Anyway, this palette has this palette has 18 colors. We're not going to swatch everything, but I can tell you that it is a mix of glitter, and you know we love glitter here. So it's got glitter, it's got shimmery shades, and it's got matte shades. So I'm gonna swatch 2 of each, 2 matte, 2 glitter, 2 shimmery shades, just so we can see how the colors is looking. So we're gonna start in the top row with this beautiful gold looking color, and let's see how that performs. Stunning. Can you see that? So far it seems pigmented AF. We're gonna go into the green. Okay, also pigmented. So the pigment is a little light, but you can see it. Yeah. Okay, next we're gonna go in with, let's go in with this orange and see what it's about, because this orange is shouting. Okay, it's shouting. Oh, okay, come through, Pigment Central. Come through. Okay, so it's definitely pigmented, which is nice to see. And let's go in with the blue. This blue honestly looks stunning, and it's also pigmented. How batong. Clearly, okay, fine, Mr. Price is onto something. Those first 2 things caught me off guard, but now I'm like, okay. Okay, and now we're gonna go in with the glitter. So I don't know. So this seems to be the type of glitter that you can like use without needing glue. This is perfect. I love to use glitter, but most of the time I have to like apply glue first, then the glitter. So this is nice to see. Yeah. So you definitely don't need any adhesive or anything. It just goes on. This is stunning. This is stunning. And look at the color range as well. Honestly, I love this. I think if you're someone who's really into like colorful palettes and all of that, then this is the girl. Okay, so since the swatches are looking good, let's move on to the next step, which, guys, these birds will not stop. I've been waiting for 5 minutes. If you're someone who's into bright palettes, then yeah, so far this looks like an amazing palette. Now we're gonna put it on the eyes and see how the palette actually wears. I have an idea in mind of the kind of look that I want to do. Let's hope it comes out. Okay, so we're gonna start with the orange color, and I'm going to use that as like my transition shade. Okay, it's pigmented, like for real, for real. It's not just in the swatches, it's not just in the palette, it is genuinely pigmented. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? Yeah, no, it's pigmented. What? This is insane. Bruh, for 150 rand. I'm impressed. I am actually impressed. One thing I can say about local brands is that they are bringing it, okay? Local brands did not come to play with anyone. Like, what? Do you see me? Honestly, Mr. Fresh didn't come to play with anyone. This is stunning. This is stunning. This is stunning. I love this. Okay, let's go into the other eye. Okay, so we look good. Like, I was getting a little bit moody because of, you know, the whole no mirror situation, but you know, I kind of forgive y'all because, do you see me? I feel like I need to chill, but like, do you guys see that? This is wonderful. Like, for pigment, honestly, 5 out of 5. Packaging, yeah, packaging will give it 3 out of 5. It lost 2 points for lack of mirror and the plastic with the names. So packaging 3 out of 5. But pigment, baby, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. Okay, so let's go into the next color. So next we're gonna go in with this like maroony pinky shade. I don't know, the darker one. And we're gonna go into the crease. Yo, do you see that blend, bruh? All I've done is stamp it on, but like, do you see the blend? I was honestly never ready for this because wow, this looks stunning. Personally, I'm impressed. I mean, it helps that the girl is also beautiful, but the palette looks so good. So I'm just gonna go back in with that orange, just to make sure that you can see that we have 2 colors here, but obviously like they're blended in really nicely. But yeah, so like this, you can see that there's like this pink fuchsia nyana, but you can also see that it's also got the orange vibes. Y'all see me? Can you, okay, let me just like come in closer. So can you see that? It's, you can see the pink, you can see the orange, but then you don't see where it starts or finishes. It's just a seamless blend, and this blend was so easy, guys. Like, this is probably one of the easiest blends. The fact that I only went into the color twice, Mr. Price isn't playing. Okay, so now I'm going to cut my crease because I obviously want to test out how the palette works in different environments. So just like, you know, straight off the bat, normal, you know, foundation base vibes, it looks good. So now I'm gonna cut my crease so we can see how the shimmers perform. Yeah. Okay, so this palette clearly responds, you know, in a positive manner when other products are applied on top of it, which is perfect because, you know, that means you can also do cut creases nicely with this palette. Anyway, I'm gonna do the other side and obviously let it dry before we come back in with the shimmer. Okay, so now we're going in with green at the edge. Do you guys see that? Yeah, this is pigmented AF. Basically, Mr. Price, aka Scarlet Hill, did not come to play because what is this, guys? Come on. And it's so easy to apply. All I have to do is like pat it on. Hey, it's banging. And then to do the inner corner, I'm going in with that gold at the top that I liked. This is stunning. What? Do you see me? I look so good. Wow. That looks so good. So I am impressed with this palette, bruh. It's banging. It's banging. So now obviously the look will not end here. I'm just gonna put on some eyeliner, mascara, and lashes. So I'm just gonna like fast forward that so we can come back, and then after that we'll come back with the hellos and goodbyes. As you can see, I'm back. I've got my lashes on and everything, and yeah, I'm in love. I'm actually in love. I'm in love. This palette bangs, period. No one can tell me anything. And the fact that it was 150 Rand for me is like, so why have I been paying all this money on all these other palettes all this time? So yeah, I specifically picked a bright palette because I feel like with nudie, neutral colors, it's very easy to get away with bad quality. But with bright colors, it has to show up, especially on melanin skin. And it did show up. It showed up to the party. And it looks good. So I love it. 5 out of 5 for this. So yeah, overall impressions. Packaging, you know, we do need a mirror and we need the names on the palette, not on a plastic piece, you know. And yeah, the palette itself, honey, like the colors are pigmented, they apply on easily, they blend together easily, and they really work well on like a normal base and even after you cut your crease. So quality is top notch. I'm really impressed. I'm really happy. Do I recommend you buy this palette? Of course. Packaging is a small issue. Honestly, like, I feel like on the one hand you get what you pay for in terms of packaging, but on the other hand, like, the pigment covers up for what it lacks for in packaging. So yeah, I definitely recommend this palette. Overall it gets an 8 out of 10. The number went down for obvious reasons, packaging, otherwise it actually does the job. So go get yourself a palette. Okay, I'm gonna leave a link down below. Alternatively, just check out your nearest Mr. Price. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think down below. I think I look good. I think it's banging, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be using this more. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. I will catch you next time.